beautiful people. I hope everyone is having a great night. Bonjour, monsieur. Comment allez-vous? I don't know why it's not working, Shop. I will have to do some research as to why the bot commands are not working, or at least, oops, at least why it's not giving you that ability. Was leveling thinner always so hard to get, or is it because you just so damn popular? So leveling thinner, especially Mr. Hobby, is hard to get. I always have trouble tracking it down. I just snapped off a piece from my RG. Oh noes! Oh noes! On last Thursday in Side 7, we were going over the Bluefin brand's replacement process. So if you have a Bluefin sticker on your box, you can actually go to Bluefin's site and submit a claim to get a replacement part. So on the box, actually, on the box that I'm going to be building tonight, let's see, right there. If it's got that Bluefin swish, you can go to their site, fill out a form, and then you can collect a new part. Do not abuse the process, though. Oh no, what have I started? I mean, I'm French, so... French-Canadian. I'm also Irish. And Scottish. Tonight's build is the Master Grade Gundam Dynamis, because it has been sitting in my backlog for far too long. And I'm currently needing a break from all the metal pieces that I'm installing in the Hyaku Shiki. And I need to paint my Riptide for my Tau army. So we're starting a new project because you can never have too many projects going at once. Ankle armor piece. Mostly Scottish, but I did find out my family immigrated through Canada. Nice. That one took 15 hours. Oof. Hopefully it won't take me that long. I mean, it'll take me some time to build and paint it. So yeah, there we go. But yeah, for this one, I had a really cool idea for the paint scheme. Finally, not wait, for this one. Yes, finally the Dynamis with a giant sniper rifle. I'm just Aussie, haha, and oh, cool. But no, I took the 23andMe quiz and I found out I'm a bunch of stuff. I'm a Viking, for the most part. But, yeah, no, I'm a mutt. 13-hour builds, 1 hour paneling, 1 hour striker, or sticker applying. Nice. Yeah, so the build... Welcome to the Gunplagoons, Tubsay. Thank you for joining my squad. So I switched the colors. I don't know if I like the black. If I moved it over here where it was overlaying the white, it would look a little bit better. But so my plan for this gentleman is I want to model him like a preacher. So a black and white paint scheme with silver accents. Like, I just have this vision of a preacher or a priest walking through the desert, and then a few, like, marauders pop out to try and ambush him, and his, like, cloak just whips aside, and he pulls out a giant sniper rifle. So, yeah. Jack of Spades, I'm going to be working on the MG Dynamis. So, yeah. Lock on! Lock on! But let's get started. Shall we? So yes, this is the gentleman we're going to be working on tonight, the MG Dynamis, piloted by Lokon Stratus. Yeah, so, and a couple additions that I've made it to the whole shebang. I did include box art, so that should answer a few questions. Also, the music being streamed tonight is through Shop Goblin's recommendation, Harris Heller's list of stream beats. Fairbot Blue, welcome to my stream. So I also set it up so that it would occasionally announce the song. You can also use the command !song and get a quick preview of what's playing tonight. Harris Heller does a great job of creating a bunch of fun music that is not gonna get me copyright stricken. Yes, that's awesome. Yep, and it triggers right up there at the top left-hand corner because we fancy like that. A couple other announcements. I have finalized my stream schedule with the exception of a couple other things. I am going to start doing a game night either Wednesday night or Friday night. I've been playing Among Us, and it's a lot of fun. Like, that much fun. So that's either going to be Wednesday night or Friday night. But Tuesday night is build night. Thursday night is going to be Side 7. And then Sunday night is paint night. What else? I also updated my merch store. So now you can get t-shirts, hoodies, mouse pads, coffee mugs. Yes, Among Us. I am the imposter almost always. Spotify SoundCloud's Night Mode by... I will have to bookmark that. Gracias, senor. But yeah, so merch store, Streamlabs. Of course, tonight's stream is sponsored by my choice, Gundam Pros. iSnap10 gets you 10% off your order. Every month they refresh their damaged box section. To give you an idea of what a damaged box looks like, if this box is pristine, if there is a wrinkle or something in it, that typically constitutes damaged box. Yukiona, thank you for the follow. So yeah, you can check out that and get some additional money off, because the more money you save on models, the more models you can get. Just started a wish list over there. Nice. But yeah, so quick status update before we get jumping into the dynamas. So this is the Hyaku Shiki that we finished painting, or the inner frame that we finished painting on Sunday. Two-tone steel look. I also started adding the metal bits in, so like the pistons here that actually move. That looks really cool. And I've started to add the photo etch bits. So these really shiny metallic pieces that add just a little bit extra flair. I'm really happy with how this is turning out. The goal was to get it looking as robotic as possible, and it's slowly getting there. This coming Sunday, this will all be finished as far as the metal bits, and I will then be adding on the armor plating, which is going to be in a nice ice blue. But we're not painting tonight. We're not working on this tonight because the photo etch pieces are a nightmare. They add an amazing effect, but they are a nightmare. So, a new project, because you can never have too many projects. Howdy, Gunpla Miami. Welcome to my stream. Half off shipping. Half off shipping is always nice. Just bought it. HGUC Woundwort Hazel 2 and Kahar 2. Nice. So I goofed. I didn't get the water slide decals for this, so I need to go shopping. As a matter of fact, we may do that tonight. I may show you where I buy my water slides from. Of course, Green Beat playlist of his music, EDM, synthware, lo-fi, and recently he added hip-hop one. Nice! I definitely need to go through and do some shopping and create some playlists so that I'm not listening to the same stuff over and over again. I'm really bad at that. Like, I'll find some music that I absolutely love and adore, and then I'll just stick with it, and I won't listen to anything else. Just finished the construction on my SD Cross Silhouette. I assume that's Silhouette. Very nice. I love the mobility of the Cross Silhouette. Gunpla Miami. Love the synthwave. It's growing on me. The whole EDM synthwave, like, I used to not like that music. I used to need lyrics. I find that good. I understood exactly what you meant. Cross Silhouette. No shame. No shame. Awesome 6. No worries, my dude. Honestly, any amount of time that y'all come to spend with me, I appreciate it. I know that you are making a choice with what you're doing to spend your time. You don't have to be here with me, and any amount of time y'all spend here I appreciate it. I very, very much appreciate it, so thank you. I just ordered some of that gold paint just got from SMS and wanted to build an Iron Man themed Gundam. Need to find one that would be cool to be an LED light in the chest. So, I mean, the 00 suits, they all have that clear section in the middle for their reactors. I mean, that kind of flows pretty nicely. Now it's just a matter of, age 2. So it would just be a matter of finding which one fits the Iron Man theme. Yeah, for the longest time there was a Master Grade Age Gundam. I wanted to paint it up like a race car. I thought it looked so cool. I forgot it has pistols. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. When I get my airbrush one day, I'm gonna make Destiny class-based Gundam. Ooh, were you thinking like a hunter or a warlock? Oh, also, Gunpla tip: if you paint or if you do anything that involves lacquer-based, hydrate. Lacquer-based, or if you're using acetone or alcohol to clean your airbrush and you notice that your fingers start to get dried out, especially along the cuticles where they start to split and tear, I use this, O'Keefe's Working Hands, and like after every paint session, I do this, and oh my gosh, magic. Because these are the money makers. These have to look pretty always. The Gray's Einwood. Oh, that'd be cool. I know how I feel about a Gray's being a hero suit, though. Oh, I forgot about these. These like semi-translucent parts. Those are gonna be interesting. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use those. I may leave them off. And like for the paint scheme for this, like this, I'm thinking a gloss or a matte black with like silver lining or white. And then I found these really cool water slide decals. They're designed for... Hi from Tokyo. How are you doing? I'm doing well. Death Scythe Grim Reaper 1998. Welcome. Most likely going for all three classes. Oh, so Hunter, Titan. Oh, that'd be so cool. On Warlock. I main a Titan, or sorry, I main a Hunter, because Hunters are best. Don't at me. I refuse to listen to anything else. And this is that rifle, and this looks so cool. I actually have a resin rifle that I made swap out for this. Maybe. Maybe. Is possibility. Perhaps we do upgrades. I require you. Goodbye, box. I mean, I main Titan. I mean, Titans have their place. I have played all three. I just can't... I like Hunter. Specifically, Voidwalker. With the bow and the Orpheus Rift pants. I'm dating myself. You know how long it's been since I played by saying those words. Okay. Let's see if we can get ourselves ever so slightly organized. I mean, not super organized, just so slightly. This Space Walrus Pirate. Welcome to my live. Love being Fire Thor. Okay, that's fair. That is so fair. Oh, and tonight, I remembered to grab snacks. Snacks. So we're going to have some chocolate mint Pocky tonight in between building. I just have to remember not to bite into a piece of plastic. No, not chocolate mint. Evil. Snacks are... Either way, more nice for tossing. Yes. Oops by Ahara. Ooh, snacks. Blade Barrage with ice. Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right. Thank you for the follow, Space Walrus. All right. Let's see if we can get everything situated. So what I'm using to store my runners in, this is a terrible angle to look at these, but I actually got these at Ulta. They're designed for holding makeup palettes, but they look really cool. They're like a frosted gray plastic. And they're wide enough to accept like those big bulky parts, but they're narrow enough and they have a small enough footprint that they don't get in the way of the desk. So these will be really fun. Oh, Shop, to answer your question from earlier, I submitted my emotes. I am now waiting ever so patiently for the mythical approval process because it still hasn't happened yet. All right, let's see what we got here. From a component standpoint, we have the GN drive, we've got the shields, the pistols, the rifle, legs, arms, etc., etc. Nothing too crazy. And it looks like they're having us make the GN drive first, and then we get to move on to more fun stuff. Love to watch me play. So I'm thinking that I'm going to download Vanilla Destiny, and I'm going to grind a Warlock. Sorry, no, a Hunter. Sorry. I'm going to grind a Hunter from level 0, and just keep grinding it. That's fair. I wouldn't want to rush them. Okay. I didn't alphabetize my runners when I was setting them aside. That was my mistake. Shouldn't be too hard, though. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Nothing's gonna go wrong. I saw that. I got my notification. Mine's gonna be here Monday. I'm so excited. Are you B? You're A. That must mean you're B. I found you. You're mine. All right, B4 and B3. Oh, another thing I forgot to announce is that I ordered some new stickers through Rockin' Monkey with my new logo. And I'm going to start giving those away on stream. So about halfway through, we'll pause and we'll just do a random drawing and hand out some stickers because I like my stickers. I think they look cool. I'm waiting on my Tall Geese 3 and Armadillo. Nice. I see what you did there. Tried to trip me up. It's not going to happen. Yeah, I was so excited when I got that notification. And I'm a little bit nervous because I ordered some other stuff and it's all getting here on the same day. So I'm like, as soon as it all gets here, I'm going to have to be to my wife, hey, listen, Monday's going to be kind of crazy. I love you. Just remember, together forever. Through sickness and in health. Oh, God. I think next time I have money to get kids, I'm going to order at least 1P Bandai Kids, just so I can say I did one. Also, instrument unboxing. You know, you're asking me to not unbox my stuff until Tuesday. Oof. You know, yeah. Why not? Oh, no, she's totally aware. I got approval, but I got my budget approved before I placed any orders. So there we go. What are you? Where's E? That's H. That's B. D. J. I. That's F. It's G1. Where's E? There it is, E1. 2. It's a clear part. You can buy the sword alone. I don't think it. Oh, thank you very much for banning. Shop Goblin, I gave you great power. With that comes great responsibility. I will definitely hit y'all up. I'd love to do like a community day where I just play with a bunch of people. I think that would be awesome. You panic thing says, Shop Goblin, you traumatized him. I mean, it hit. It just didn't hit the intended target. Trigger discipline. Okay, that's fair. That is fair. And to be fair, you caught it faster than I did. I looked up and was like, what's that? Also, I need to turn my gain down ever so slightly because I keep peaking. I don't want to blow everyone's eardrums out. Because that's just common courtesy. That's what that is. All right. Boop, boop. And that's if I... no, I don't. I use them all. I have an LED unit. I may buy another one just so I could use it in this. Because that seems like it would be fun. All right. Click, click. Nifty. It's a goblin. They always traumatize people. That's true. Alright. I gotta hydrate. A frog with tentacles? That's terrifying. This is true. I'm down. Might have to set up past a station to set up a temp rooms if we do it in the server. Oh, I gotcha. Boop, boop. A20. I love how much progress I'm making. Well, you do water for all my points. I mean, I'm normally pretty good about hydrating, but I admit that once I started streaming, I less so. Because I'm like, oh gosh, agua, por favor. And then people just keep making me drink water. So I had to increase the price. And even when I increased the price, still more water. Posture is my issue. That is, yeah, same. See, I'm slouching now too. I should scooch in so I don't slouch. Let's see. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just cleaning up a little bit of leftover nub. Because this nub is located right next to one of these little pegs. Those are just a pain to cut. I gotta stretch now. Posture check. I just did it. Gotta stretch. I should not sleep on the Dynamis. You're right. I am not sleeping on the Dynamis because Dynamis deserves some love. I think my lights are a little too bright though because I'm pale. I am a ghost, and so there we go. I keep getting washed out. All right, sweet. My issue is that my floor hardware is slightly uneven, so I slide as I work. I just have an image of just like sliding slowly out of frame and then pulling yourself back in. Time to learn makeup. Are you a friend? I am a very friendly ghost. Like, Casper has nothing on me. Hi, I like Gumbla. How's it going? E29. About Blue Redeemed Hydrate, 400 points. I forgot to mention, I turned on the text alert thing. So now when you donate or cheer or give bits, you can make my computer say a message. I'm not sure how this is going to play out. It'll be interesting. Hey, do you know anything? I tried to do it again. Do you know anything about the Gundam Pros damage box sale? So typically the way it works is that with every shipment, they get a collection of damaged boxes, but it depends. Sometimes there are none, so you just have to kind of keep watching it. Today was hard. I've been working outside for hours. Oof. I work inside. Gosh. I hope you limit the redemption amount for hydrating stretch crush. You know, I wasn't going to. I may have to, though. I may have to. My Aw, that's sweet of you. Is your grandmother gonna purchase you Gundams as a thank you for helping her out? Not that she has to. I feel like helping your grandma is kind of a given. All right. Where's B1? There it is. The glory of Zeon. Jack of Spades. I have not. I have not played that before, but I'm getting the distinct impression that I should. Have you built the Curios? I have not. This is actually the first 00 Gundam that I've built. So, I've got some catching up to do. My Gunpla wish list have 24 models on it. See, as long as it's a wish list, you're okay. As soon as it transcends from wish list to shopping cart, then you got a problem. It's a great 2v2 arcade fighter with Gundams. Ooh, I will have to check that out. All right, A25 and A5. Just came out of the beginning. Ooh, speaking of shopping carts, the Gundam Expo purchase should have shipped today. They did. We were just talking about that. Mine get here on Monday.
Since I can't watch the whole thing, have some bits.
Thank you so much for the biddies. I appreciate you. Tabze. See, that wasn't so bad, I don't think. Oh gosh, I'm terrified now. Don't get any ideas though, because it's coming through my headphones, so that means that you can't make my Amazon thing or my phone do anything. Destiny. Oof. A5. I didn't cut that one out. 1, 2, 4. There it is, 5. Says she's doing work for Gundam Unit 4. Ooh. I think that's gonna... Oh, so this Thursday, for Side 7, we're actually gonna do a watch party. We're gonna binge watch some Gundam anime. I think we're gonna start off with Build Fighters. Alright, so there's that. Chuk. And strap you in there. Give that a little sand so it's nice and smooth. You won't see it, but I'll know they're there. This is a 1000 grit sanding stick. should try turning on media share. I'm terrified to share on media share. I don't know what's going to come out of y'all. We're going to do dub because we want to make fun of it. Memory boards are invaluable. Indeed they are. If I'm just snap building a HG, I will use an emery board, just like a basic sanding, but for my master grades, I tend to go a little bit fancier. Not too much fancier, just a little bit fancier. The dub is terrible. Like, I love dub. I don't typically watch sub. This dub is bad, which is why one of the reasons that we're going to watch it. Yes, we are. That was actually definitely thrown out. I pushed hard for the dub of Build Fighters because I think it's going to be hilarious to watch. Oh, hey, look, I finished it. We now have a GN drive that pops out with a little spinny thing. It's exciting. I feel so accomplished. We built a thing. Woohoo! Today's voice is so bad. But it's my grandpa. Like, oh my gosh. It's my grandpa. It kills me because Gundam has some really good dubs, though. G was iconic for being good in other ways. This is true. All right, A39. We also thought about doing Gundam Build Fighters Re-Rise. A39. Dub is absolute garbage, but it's good garbage. The best garbage. All right. I have to find the pilot. Where is he? There's poor Lock-On. You were too young. I think you were the oldest of the Gundam Meisters, but still too young. There we go. I think I have my ISO turned up a little too high. Just a wee bit. All right, is that everything? Yep. Get twin for a reason. That's right, because there was fan outrage. How dare you take Lock-On from me? Re-Rise really captured some of the themes of MSG. Yes. Re-Rise fine. Re-Rise finally have us some mistakes. Maybe a sign that we'll get the next series like IBO. Ooh, wish the mod icon could be a red Haro. I think you can update the icons. I may go through and do an inspect and see if that's a thing I can do. I would go do much cost. Ah, nice. Have a wonderful night, Pie Lover. Alright, so that's in there. I need a B17, B30, and B15. All those are from the B Runner. Do you have any go-to Gundam sites that Gundam Pros minus Hobby in Japan? I use... So, the order of operations is Gundam Pros, and then Gundam Planet, and then USA Gundam Store, and then New Type, and Hobby Link Japan. And before all of that, I check in my local hobby store, because sometimes I get lucky. Alright, B15 and B30. Oh gosh, the Saturday morning Yu-Gi-Oh dub? Now I'm feeling old. Do you have a PG that you need to build? Because if the answer is the yes, then yes, you should. I have 2 PGs that I need to start building, so I think that after I build Dynamas, the next build project is probably gonna be my PG Perfect Astray B15. No, Perfect Strike. Gosh, Perfect Astray. What am I thinking? I feel like I need to turn in my otaku card with that one. Not that I bought or need to clear it out on the list. There you go. I would watch you build. All right, clippity clip, snip, snip, snip. Now the question is, what perfect grade are you going to get? You know, when it comes to grades, I honestly think that real grade is more complicated and more difficult than a perfect grade. In my experience, in my humble opinion. Yes, I love the dub and cosplay Yu-Gi-Oh! Too. Have you seen the new RG's Young Pixel? I have. I want one. I want one so bad. Oh my gosh. Looks so good. Alright, A40. Like, the panel lines that it's got, like, it looks like it was a custom kit that someone made. And it looks gorgeous, and I want it. Plus, I've always been a fan of unique designs that don't, like, fit the typical mobile suit mold. But again, I just splurged on a ton of kits, so I don't know if they do or not. I don't wanna think about it. And it's gonna be super expensive. Ow. That's a holographic part. I mean, we could check real quick. I'm gonna do some Google. $90 for the last shooting. Oh, that's not that bad. I think it's interesting though because it's an RG RX-78, a couple displays from the oh, those are nice. Like, look at how rainbowy those are. That's so cool. Sorry, I'm easily distracted. Where's F at? There's F. Very shiny. Shiny and pretty. Except they don't pop out. So I'm actually have to score it. Without cutting my fingers, please. See, the last time I used parts like this, they were super skinny, like thin and flimsy. These are actually kind of thick. Like, not dummy thick, but pretty thick. Oops. As I toss the piece. Also, does it care what side is rainbowy? Doesn't look like it. No. Thick. One extra C. No more. Which no, I would probably leave these as they are. Because I think that would take away from the aesthetic. Okay. So we got this piece, we got this piece, and then we got this piece. So this piece drops down into that. What are we doing here? Like that? Yeah, like that. And then it slides onto this. Hopefully without too much trouble. Oh, golly gee willikers. That's why. Okay. Maybe. Without breaking anything. Pretty please. So does that not like... Is it just loose? That's... I mean, okay. Sure. Why not? Now I remember why I hated these things. They keep popping out. It is cool though. There's a little bit of detail in there. So you can see his little sniper rifle like handle right there. So that's cool. All right. So that's like that. Maybe you did. You may have picked the night that I go berserk. It's like, it goes right there? Yeah? Is that little... So there's this little peg hole right here. I see what I'm doing wrong. Good job, Snap. Excellently done. Oh, golly. I may or may not have been putting that in backwards the whole time. But you know what? It wouldn't be a true Gunpla stream if you didn't try. Have a wonderful night, awesome! You should add your kit building to the stream title. You can update it from Stream Manager. Oh, nice. But I did. I added it to the announcement. Gundam Dynamos. There we go. Story from building life. So like, it's only a true Gundam building stream if you successfully make at least one or two mistakes while you're building, and then having to pop everything back apart. They made an MG of the Zaku can. Ooh, nice. Okay, so we're gonna do it like this now, because this is the actual way it's supposed to go. Okay, 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 sweet. Sweet. Okay, it all fit together. I didn't break anything. It's a way to show off the part separator. Yep, I need to make branded part separators. I know, I'm working on it. Very slowly and surely. Okay, B26 and B27. I have to say, I am loving the part separation because I know when it comes time to paint, it's going to make things a lot easier because I can just two-tone or three-tone different parts, and it'll add a lot of depth to the piece. Because that would be nice. But you're asking the wrong person. I don't like the unicorn. Microfetus, thank you for the follow. Meanwhile, I'm over here in my 144. There is nothing wrong with 1/144th scale. But yeah, no, I don't like the look of the Unicorn Gundam. I never have. and I've always gotten a lot of flack for it. For one reason or another. B18. I don't like how blocky it is, and even when it transforms, I just don't like it. I understand some people are in love with it, but I am a much bigger fan of the RX-78. Good luck with Bill. I said we have a great night, Chocolate. Good night, Tubbsy. Have a wonderful night. Just a Little Sin is now following. Welcome, Just a Little Sin. Thank you for joining my stream. I didn't care for it in the show, but I really enjoyed the put together of the Verka version. Okay, that's fair. Oh, well, thank you for finding my by accident. Happy little accidents are the best, as Bob Ross would say. You know, this little bit of plastic over here, maybe he wants to be a mercenary. Maybe he wants to go carry out world domination and end his enemy's existence. You decide. It's up to you. Gundam Death Side and Post Walter MG Gundam Death Side Hell and neither. The Hell Rosette that is also coming on Monday is what I want. I was looking for a channel for just a 70-year-old dad to follow. I was looking for a channel for my... Oh, gosh. Oh. Ouch. Oh. I am a channel for old people? Oh. Did that little piece of plastic sing Xeon? Maybe some accidents aren't happy? Okay, that's fair. Alright. For a real fan, thanks to Gunpla Gundam Tech. Oh, that's awesome. I like to think that I started Gundam TikTok to a certain degree. A little bit. Just a wee bit. Katoki is allowed to have some misses like the unicorns. Personally, my favorite is the original new design. That's true. I'm feeling a little attacked there as an old person. Age is just a number. All right. There we go. There's that center section. Oh, what you should get. Get the Endless Waltz version with the Hell. The backpack. Looks sweet. For your first Master Grade, I would recommend either the Master Grade RX-78, because it's a tried and true line, or I would recommend getting a Master Grade Jegan, because, again, endless posability and super awesome kit. Uh-huh. What's your point? Stickers and decals are the best. They add realism and depth. Don't complain about it. Just enjoy it. Accept that stickers are there and they're awesome. If you want the RX-78-2, we got some news for you. Oh boy. Alright. B24, B23, and B20. You know, I hate them causing big hands and tiny hands. Light Spartan 42, welcome to my stream, dude. How's it going? Alright. Y'all are distracting me. You're making this build process way more complicated than it has to be. Don't stop. Please. This is fun. Like, I miss going to hobby shops and building with people. I miss it so much. Quarantine has wrecked that. Oh, first for Ka. So, there are more details, and there's more parts, and there's more stickers. I would recommend the RG or the MG New Gundam Burka. It has a very nice... I haven't built it yet, but I've heard a lot of amazing things about it. This is Zabi Burka's lit. We had just started builds our hobby shop when COVID came around. after the fourth one. Oof. Agreed. I haven't in person seen my gunpowder. I put. Where is it? There it is. It's right here. We're building this tonight. Right there. All right. I cut these parts out. Now I should probably put them together in such a way that I'm able to accomplish something. Yeah? Yeah, that's it. What I need to do. And goes up like that. Okay, and then you slide into there. Except I'm pretty sure I put this on backwards. So that goes like that. That goes like that. It doesn't slot all the way in. That's weird. That's very weird. Rikos Nanju. Nice. These have nubs. I only have one shop in Miami. The owner is Matt Gunpla. I was planning on going to the USA Gundam Store event in August. Rona killed it. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, what are we doing here? Why is this causing me so much grief? Goes on like that. That is such a shallow peg. Okay. But and then whoops like that, right? Okay. 1 second. I have to figure this out. This is gonna drive me nuts. Okay. Part 1 is this thingamabobber right here, holding it as it appears in the picture. This part is part number 2. Did I just figure it out? I think I just figured it out. Yeah, I figured it out. I'm a dingus. That goes in there. And then this one goes right there. Ha! Figured it out. I'm still a dingus, but I figured it out. I haven't been to a game shop in 6 months because of COVID. Oh, I mean, living 2 hours away from it. That's one of the reasons I build the show. We have nerds in Miami also. Aw. I so want to play, but not a lot of builders. My closest local gunpla show is 600 miles away in Seattle. Ooh. Neo Zion Suzabi, such a chonk of a kid. All right. Now that I've built one, the other one should be fairly simple. So, a little bit of a story time. I actually went to the dentist today and had a bunch of fillings replaced because I am genetically predispositioned to cavities. And so they drilled out 3 of my teeth and replaced some of the fillings in there. And like the entire right side of my face was completely numb for like hours. I was like, I'm not going to be able to stream tonight. I'm not going to be able to talk. But I am no longer numb. I'm not chewing on my cheek. So it's all good. It's all good. Yushion Rebake and Full Armor Gundam are to my faves. Ooh. It's always interesting seeing what people's, like, what their favorites are. Because you can have Gundams that you're like, oh, yeah, I'm a fan of that one. But it's cool to see, like, this Gundam, this one is my 100% my favorite. Thunderbolt Gundam. Yas. Go, and then B31. Tolgis and heavy arms. Shinmushi Gundam. I actually have the Shinmushi. He's on the shelf behind me. I like the Shinmusha. I like it a lot. I love the Mark II Shinmusha as well. Dude, heavy arms is awesome. Okay. Good golly, this inner frame has so many little bits. All right, B4. B41 and B42. Getting the new RG Jiang for sure. Absolutely. 100%. I probably won't because my wallet is currently empty from what I bought at the event. You can never have too many chain guns. That is a 100% too. I got the P Bandai Zaku Warrior Phantom, the blue one with the 2 Gatling guns. That's gonna be fun. Verkaw Banshee. See again, I just can't get behind the look of it. The Banshee looks better than the Unicorn. Come on. Just snap on there for me real quick. Pretty please. There we go. There we go. So that's how much progress we've made so far. I still need to build the right side, but like the intricacy of this, just the chest portion of the inner frame, like I love this. That's gonna be a lot of fun to paint. Doesn't have a big that Claw. Claw is our master. Claw will choose who goes and who will stay. And then this one. Okay. There's that one. And then this one. So I think for paint, I was just going to do my traditional steel and silver on this. But with all these little accent pieces, I think it would look really cool if I introduced some gold elements to it. To kind of keep in with that papal theme. Not a lot. I want it to be classy, but just a little bit. I wish the NZ666 Kshatriya would get an RG MG kit. I want a perfect grade Barbatos. I think that would be the best ever. E1, 4. And 3. there. This one slips over it. Maybe? Yes. Upside down. That. There we go. Much better. There we go. Now it actually has all its parts. A PG Sinanju. Ooh. That would be a beefy boy. See, though, I think a PG Barbatos, like, I think the Barbatos has so many intricate details about it that having a PG style, like, especially with that tail, oh my gosh, that would look so cool. I actually say if it's like a Wild West Priest, brass or copper would be more fitting. Maybe. Maybe. I'm kind of thinking, like, what my thought process is that the exterior is going to be like the dark kind of black with little minimal white elements, and then when the shields open up, maybe like a pearl white with gold accents. So kind of like the I painted an MG Wing Gundam with a white and gold look, kind of that inside. I need to do some color testing. That's what I need to do. F. Where is my F runner? That's D. That is also D. Oh, I should put these together. These are both D. There it is. F1. F1 22. Now we're getting that gorgeous. Get the spoons! Who knows? Maybe that'll be part of Sunday's painting stream. Coming up with the color scheme for this guy. Come down to my spoon store. I've got spoons. I got lots of spoons. I miss Rick and Morty so much. I just binge watched the latest season, and now it's over, and I want more. I appreciate that's very childish and whiny of me, but I want more. B16. B16, and then I need C33. Where's, yeah, that's D. F. It's G. It's H. H. E. B. I. F. J. Where's my C runner? It's gray. Wow. I was missing the biggest runner of the entire thing, and it was right in front of me. Oopsie. All right, what is this? This is C33. That's what it is. 4. Somewhere in this area, right? Nope, absolutely zero rhyme or reason to where everything is placed, of course. I wish that they started placing just like do it top left to bottom right. Microfetus, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate you. You're fueling my plastic addiction and telling me it's okay to invest way too much time and money in plastic. I approve. Heartily. Thank you for the gifted one. Have a good night, True Flake. all the tiny little bits. For sure, I think the more PGs I like with big boys kits like the RX-70 and the straight red frame Gurkha. Thank you for the follow! Actually, I'm going to fix that real quick. That's starting to bug me. Let's see. Where's my alerts? Under widgets, alert box. Pull up my settings. Text color. There we go. Fixed it. Haro loader, I have a need. My Astray is my centerpiece of my collection. As it should be. Perfect grades are gorgeous. Like, the amount of detail they have and posability, and like, they are true works of art. Especially with the amount of time and patience they take to complete. Like, good lord. So B16 slips in here. PG Devil Gundam. There's that one. There's that one, and I need the top one. And we squish all the parts together. Okay, sweet. It's got a giant gaping hole in its chest, but it looks cool. Do you recommend cementing? The ball sockets are just super loose. So, oh, posture check and hydrate. So if your ball joints are loose, you can actually buy replacement polycaps if they start to dry out. The other option is you could use some CA glue on the polycaps to give them a little bit more, not on the polycaps, but on the ball joints themselves to give them a little bit more friction and tension. But enamel paint, once fully cured, also works for giving those a little bit more structure. All right. Skadoosh, skadoosh. B37. Oh, too soon. I know it came out like in 97, but still, too soon. B37. E. G. H. Those are both H, so those will go together. And you are F2, but I need F1, which is right here. If you don't cry at that one scene, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, that is a fair assessment. That is a... The only time I've ever cried in an anime is when Death Scythe gets blown up, like towards the end of Wing Gundam. And then he gets Hell, which is awesome, but still. Because just the way he spoke to Death Scythe is like, it's gonna be okay, buddy. It'll be fine. And then it gets blown up and it's like, nope, it's not fine. Absolutely not fine at all. Making me cry all over the place. It's just, and not just like regular cry, like making me ugly cry. Also, Death of Lock on Stratos also made me ugly cry. I haven't cried in an anime since the 86 Blue. Oof. There's also the time Vegeta died. I mean, they brought him back, but still. Hot take. Really don't like Gundam Seed or Gundam Wing. That's fair. My favorite is actually the 8th Mobile Suit team, or 8th MS team, depending on your preference of pronunciation. Good golly, get in there. Oh, and that one Petra died in oof. Attack on Titans. When did this become such a sad stream? It wasn't supposed to be sad. I don't understand. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Oh, I see what it's got. So that goes like that. And then that goes like that. But no, with the anime filter that just came out on Snapchat, a lot of people are recreating like the saddest scenes in anime. It's like, why would you do that? That's not even funny. Just stop. Flaying Gundam Seeds up. Oh, we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that because it's obnoxious and awful. Oh, that's cool. You got the lens going on there. Hello. A little bit of magnifying action. All right, and then A2. We're not talking about any more sad anime deaths. There have been too many already. All right. That's... I love the look of that. That looks super cool. All right. Boop, boop. And I need D10. Yeah, it was. The ending was somewhat satisfying, but overall, no, like, that is another time I ugly cried. Because they got such a raw deal in the end. It wasn't fair. Like, why would you do that? Poor Orga. Oh. That's right. Spoilers. Selfie. IBO is top tier. Alright. Boop, 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 boop. There. Selfie, I gave you superpowers. You and Shop are now my mods again. Not by choice, but by birthright. I mean, only if you want to be, though. Sad. I did see in the new high-grade EX for Gundam Unicorn, it can change color. Ooh. The MG EX looks like a cool line. I want to see something other than Unicorn in it, though. Something still popular, but other than Unicorn. I totally just accidentally yeeted a little piece across my desk. Not cool. Where is it? Something other than Unicorn or Wing Gundam. Yes, something other than Unicorn, other than Wing, and other than RX-78. Like, the market is saturated with that. Give me something fresh. Okay. I need to go hunt for that little bit. I hope it didn't go too far. So I thought I saw it stop, like, right next to that piece. But it doesn't look like it did. So that means it... Did it hit... Oh! Did it hit the back wall and go under the desk? Thank you for the follow! Oh, I will have to go hunt for that after stream. But yeah, I yeeted the other chest piece. Like, I clipped it and it flew across my desk, and I'm not sure where it went. And I don't see it anywhere. So anyway, that'll be a project for later. From one member of the Rubnum Nation to another, thanks for having me here. Absolutely. Alright, so that piece was yeeted, so we're going to skip that part. Hopefully it isn't super crucial to the overall assembly. Alright, A14. Alright, so that's A14, that's A15, then I also need F1. Oh yeah, Gunpla Miami, you streaming after me? The late night crew? Earth Tree. Earth Tree is an MBX. Yeah, that'd be cool. See, I like the idea of like a metal inner frame, but I think that adds a lot of realism to it. I want to be able to build it though. So many of the metal builds that I've seen, they come pre-built, and then it's like that takes away all the fun. If I'm gonna be splurging a ton on a kit, I want to be able to like customize it every which way. Goes there. That one clips on right there. And then this one clips on right there. Okay. Got those bits of armor. Next up is B36, B39, and F123. Model. I want a metal frame for the weight, or at least just the body and legs so the arms stay light. That's true. Heck, if you're gonna use metal, give me ratcheting action. That'll let you pose it like a tank. And then I need F. Where are you at? F113. There you are. And I'm off to play Among Us. Have a good one, Stealthy. You're in charge. Have a good one, Shop. If you're still playing when I finish, maybe I'll try and join you again. I'm already 20 minutes late for my stream, but I'm feeling lazy and answering to my art. Don't want that. Maybe I'll just stream a game. Can't wait to see the kit finished. Well, Hyena, do you play Among Us? Wait, got metal frame. I mean, the MG is supposed to have a metal frame, which I think is awesome, but I don't want it pre-built. I want to customize it, and I want to build it. Did I already cut out B36? That's A. This is B. Oh, no, it's right there. It's hanging. I thought I cut it out. I didn't finish. In an FE group, someone's doing 116 3D print build, and that bad boy's taller than his table. Ooh. Well, if you're playing when I get home from the gym, I will join y'all. Ooh. Among Us, Final Fantasy 14, whatever I decide on LOL. We are building the Gundam Dynames, whose box art is pictured right here. We are currently working on his center section. And I've already misplaced one piece that I'm going to have to go find after my stream. So I'm just like, oh gosh. But I wouldn't say that it's being lazy, though. I think that Gundam builders, or any hobbyist, burnout is a real thing. And it's very easy to fall into that trap if you're not careful. So every now and then, it's good to take a break. Parker Bliss rating me with 9 viewers. Good golly. Parker, Paladin, and Bliss Bards are here to raid. Thank you so much for the raid, Parker. Parker Bliss is a part of the Welcome Inn, who they typically do D&D content, but she also streams some really cool story games. I appreciate you, Parker. Alright, so, boop, boop. I need B38 and A19. So what were you playing tonight? Because we were all just talking about wanting to go play some Among Us. And I'm like, ooh. That could be a fun game to play with some storytellers. Playing Code Realize. It's a game about steampunk, Victorian London, and you can romance popular literary characters. It's duty cute anime boys. Right up my alley. Nice! Not saying you've never recovered. See, and it's not that tiny of a piece. It's just a matter of locating it. Because I clipped it, and I thought it landed in my runner holder right over here, but it didn't. I'm playing Fire Emblem 3 Houses Thursday. Ooh. I will definitely tune in and watch. Because now I'm stalking your streams. Because that's what I do. As soon as one needs to invest in a good pair of nippers, what DIY alternative would you pair? So, as one... So... there really isn't a substitute for a good pair of nippers. If you're going to invest money in this hobby, I recommend investing in a nice pair of side cutters because it cuts down on so much of the work. So much so. Good night, I like Gunpla. Thank you for joining me tonight. Hopefully next week I'll have my own emojis so you can say goodbye with snap emojis. But yeah, a good pair of side cutters is like, it makes your life so much easier. They're not essential, but you definitely notice an increase in the speed and the quality of work. I use bonsai trimmers for my builds, lol. I mean, to each their own. Technically what I should be doing is I should be cutting these pieces out with my older pair of nippers, and then I should be using my god hands to like shave off the last little bit, but I'm just using god hands because I'm lazy right now. Ooh, yes, I submitted my emotes for Twitch approval, and now I wait for the gods of the emotes to bestow their blessing upon me. So, for instance, I'm using a pair of ingrown nail clippers that work similar to side nippers, but the blades aren't as nice. Right, yeah. So those would be considered a double-bladed nipper. And the challenge with those is that they don't actually cut the plastic. They more like pinch it and crush it. Spend money on nippers or spend money on decent hobby knife first. Enjoy the build. Have a great time. I will. I like Gunpla. You have a wonderful night. Stay safe. I'm loving how much of this gray inner frame is showing through as I'm snapping everything together. Because one of my biggest frustrations is that I take time to paint the inner frame and then you can't see any of it. But you can with this. That's going to be super fun. Spend money on nippers or spend money on decent hobby knife first. I would recommend the nippers, because if you have a good pair of nippers, then they typically, that overrules the need for a hobby knife. That's true. They last a long time though. Like, I've had this pair for a couple years now. They're worth it. I've also tried other brands of single-bladed nippers, and it's one of the few areas where I'm like, I'm brand loyal. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Little fin thingy, my bobber. All right. So, click that right there. Then we got Zatsu Sing. So he's got his little fins. And then we open up the little prongs on the back and we take the drive and that slips right in there. Then we flip it around so it's actually orientated right. Lock in, and lock in. And then the drive is locked in place. So this is the upper torso of the MG or the GM Dynamis. The gimmicks that we have here are, one, you just saw me put this in. You can open these up and eject the drive or the reactor. This does house an LED that you can add to it, and then that slots back in there. And then all the little clamps come in and lock the reactor in place. You've got these two fins that fold down and fold up for flight mode or stealth mode. The other thing that it can do is this will lift up and this down to expose the light, the lens in his chest for when he takes his long shots. Overall, it's really sick. It's really solid. Like, so often you'll put together an MG torso and then it's like, well, this is flimsy as all get out. This is like beefy and solid. I love, it's got some weight to it. And then you got the little hologram pieces right there in the side. The GN drive is always so much fun to put together. It is. It's like a little battery booster pack. So yeah, there's that. All right. I need to stretch. No one has given me a posture warning in a good bit, but I need to stretch. Oh, golly. So how is everyone doing tonight? Is anyone doing anything fun other than watching me build Gundams? So, the way that a pair of God Hand nippers work is as follows. So this side is a blade. And this is dull. Sorry, this is dull, this is the blade. So what happens is the blade pushes up against the anvil and actually forces the plastic to cut, as opposed to with a double-bladed nipper, where it just kind of crushes the plastic. Stealthy's at the gym working out. Yes, Parker Bliss, hydrate and posture checks are very important. Just shots, lol. Stealthy, I applaud you and your dedication because I am not at the gym. I should be at the gym, but I'm not. I'm also trying to buy time to find that part because I desperately want to find it. Jack of Spades, I'm sorry. Like, where did it go? This is ridiculous. Where could it have gone? I give up. I'm gonna be like all the way through the painting process, and I'm gonna be like, oh, it's right here, and then I'm gonna have to start the process all over again. Oh my, I forgot. Okay. Let's see here. Is it back here? Because I saw it fly over this way. Is it under the light? No. Oh, gosh. Didn't go on the floor. I have to say, I applaud your use of that in-game action. I didn't think that anyone would do. Oh. Ha! Found it. I can sit back down now. Oof. Why did that hurt so much? Have I turned into a drinking game? Is that what this is? All right, that's in there. So that section is done. There's your gym workout. That can't be my gym workout. I'm not that old. All right, how much time do I got left? Yeah, about 20 minutes. Okay. Let's build the head. I did have to hydrate after. But that was just like purely coincidental. I was just thirsty. D14 and E2. Having to drink water after an activity shouldn't like qualify it as a gym activity though. That's low bar. Personally, I think. I've had a drinking game made. Okay. Educate the class then, Stealthy. What is the drinking game that you made of me? No, I want to see this in chat. I think I may put this up on the board. I also am well aware that we're interrupting your reps and all that other gym terminology, so there you go. Alright, let's see here. A33. Oh, this is the lens for the sniper camera. Scope. That's the technical term for it. I know that she's probably typing out a long, like, detailed lists because that's what D&D players do. I dropped the part. Come on. My favorite part of Gunpla. See, now we're getting deep. Okay, so I love the act of taking something that is virtually 2D and adding my own special flair to it and then pulling it into existence. And then I love seeing people's faces when they see my work and enjoy it. That's my favorite part. All right, so there's that. I need A27 and I need A28, as well as E211. So there's the clear part. And then I need... Oh, where'd it go? There it is, right here. Good. Yeah, I was very fortunate. I grew up with loving parents who were like, hey, we are okay if you're creative. My dad, when it came to education, my dad was totally okay with me taking art classes, but he insisted that no matter what degree I got, he wanted me to get something, either a major or minor in business, because a business degree encapsulates so many useful skills for life that it's a good investment. If you ever decide that you want to go to school, but you're not sure what you want to go to school for, I recommend going to school and getting a business degree. It did wonders for me. Okay. That's what you're putting your wife through. Nice. Good on you, mate. Okay, I want to make sure that that's right, because that feels... That's right. Okay, cool. So that slides in there. Bueno. And this slides right here. I remember doing a wing kit when I was young, and I gouged it with a knife. I cried, like, well, the kid I was. Some builder just told me that it was battle damage, and Gunpla wasn't just straight building. It was sort of what made me think about building how I do today. That's awesome. That is what I seek to do. I want to provide a safe community where anyone who has a desire to tries, because it's so easy to put people down and say, oh, dude, like, your work sucks. You're never going to amount to anything. It's like, why would you squash someone's dreams and potential like that? You never really mess up. You just sometimes get a result you didn't think of, and it takes you further on your journey. Nice. Since I've only built one, do you have any recommendations for some good beginner kits that looks dope? I'm currently doing a video series on TikTok using the 30-minute mission kit. They're not Gundams, but they're really nice kits for learning new skills on. I would highly recommend. All right, what am I looking for? I'm looking for A26. That is what I'm looking for. Yeah, 30-minute missions. I also think that the RX-78 is a good starter kit if you've never built before, or even if you have but you want to get some more skills. We'll peep the talk. Technically, it's banned for me, but I use it anyways. Oh no! Actually, that's an interesting question. Do y'all mind sharing where you're at, like geography? Because like I'm in United States, South Carolina. Where are people? Everyone builds different. Never crap on someone that builds, helps them improve who they want. At the end of the day, it's their money. There you go, man. It's your piece. Build it how you want to build it. Pretty close. I'm in Southern Virginia. Nice. I'm in Georgia. I was born in South Carolina, though. Nice. Parker, I didn't know you were born in South Carolina. That's awesome. My wife and I actually go to Georgia pretty frequently. All right. Holographic parts. The great state of Texas. Central Indiana. Nice. Sorry, was in the middle of reps. Oh, I'm sorry. Did we interrupt you getting swole? Vegas, nice. I'm actually originally from California before I moved to South Carolina. E-dose. I mean, I have never been, so I am not one to pass judgment, I guess. Are you telling me I shouldn't visit? I should not go? Oops. Dear Lord, this is such a tiny little part. I may have to paint all these clear parts a different color. Hydrate. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Bearbot. I appreciate you for looking out for me and my well-being. A3. Yeah, when all this pandemic craziness is over, I definitely want to take a road trip and just visit all the cool Gundam stores that I'm seeing people post online. Gotta make sure you stay healthy. Absolutely. So that's those slots in there. Righto. Except I did backwards. Of course I did. That fits much better. Man, A21 and A22. It's a good place to visit. It's okay to live. Not a good place to transplant unless you're retiring because of the wage cost of living both being so low. Interesting. Gotta go eat. Have a good night. Absolutely, Parker. Thank you so much again for the raid. Alrighty. Clip. And then clip. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it works perfectly the first time and I don't mess it up. Yas! Oh, I love that. There's like no seam lines I need to fix up. That's awesome. All right, F1 and F15. 14, 15, I should say. Okay. That. And like that. Come on. Play nice. Go into the little hole. There we go. All right. A17. E1. Okay, and then there it is. That piece slips right in there, right? Yeah, right in there. Oh gosh, come on. There we go. Ah. Okay, and then that slips onto that little peg right back in there. Maybe. Oh, you're gonna give me trouble, aren't you? I'd love to go to Japan and check out the stores and everything else. Absolutely. Yeah, Gunplay Miami. I'm gonna be done in about like 5 minutes. Are you streaming tonight, my dude? Jeez. Holy wall of text, Batman. Why is this giving me so much trouble? Golly. You're off tonight. Thank you. Absolutely, my dude. Gotta support the cause. Alright. I think I got it. Maybe. Nope. Okay, what's going on here? Why is this not fitting in? Alright, so here's that piece. Like that. And this goes down on top of it. And those stick out the back. Like, that's how it goes. It's just being difficult for the sake of being difficult. It's because it knows I'm streaming. Okay. Looking at it straight on. Let's try that way. Yeah, sure. Why not? What else could go wrong? No, it does not fit that way. It has to be this way. Yes. Nah, Barbatos is a great build. Oh gosh, I missed so much chat. I'm so sorry. What is Sips Plastic? I'm looking forward to Friday when Cross Select comes. Nice. Shell working. Nice. Old inside joke. Almost finished with my Warhammer Among Us build. Do you want to tag? Yes, absolutely. Tag me in all of the things. Okay. I'm about to, like, smash this against a wall. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. Let's pop off this top part. And let's assume that maybe I got the order wrong. All right. Okay. Yeah. Dear Lord, why was that so hard? Okay. Finish the head. Good golly, that was way more than I was expecting. All right, let's pop this head on. And now we have a semi-completed Dynamis. And with that, I think that brings our evening to a close, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate y'all hanging out and spending so much time with me. I appreciate it so very much whenever I see the same names pop up in my chat. And I want to do more. I want to make this a worthwhile experience for everyone involved. I want you to want to come on Tuesday nights. So let me know what you'd like to see. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so very much. How do y'all feel about doing a raid? Want to try and see if anyone's up? Make someone's night? Let's see who's on. Let's see. Oh! Dice Cream Sandwich is on. So, y'all know the drill. I'm going to throw you into Dice Cream Sandwich's stream. When we do raid Dice Cream, I will join you shortly after. Be sure that you are announcing that they are being boarded by the Gunplagoons. So, I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Thank you for everything that you do. I appreciate you so very much. And I will see you on Thursday for Side 7. Have some fun watching Dungeons & Dragons. Rating in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Skadoosh.